finding out what's beyond the living after death. C&R isn't just about the paranormal. It's about bringing the community together by sharing their experience, evidence, and the fun moments during a paranormal investigation, so that you, the community, can be a part of our journey. Welcome to C&R Paranormal Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of C&R Paranormal Podcast with your host Chris
And Ryne.
and everybody else that's joining us tonight.
Hey guys.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Hello.
Well,
Hey.
So we got the Illinois Paranormal Research Group.
Hello.
hi.
Tom and Alicia from Eternal Paranormal, and Alfredo.
What up, Alfredo?
What up?
Now listen, Alfredo's here as Spectre because you invited him to this before he became one of us.
But he's actually Illinois Paranormal.
But he's representing his Spectre for this investigation, so.
He's already built this society up, so we don't want him to lose that either.
Yeah, I do think a little.
Guys,
There's a lot of paranormal content out there that we could work on, and like I'm still trying to find my little niche there, and I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Yep. So we're excited to have Alfredo join us. So
Yes.
congrats, Alfredo.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I'm part of the team, especially quarters one, and a team that's been around since 2011. 2010. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I still got to do my research. I was off by a year. Who was founded in 2011?
I started the team in 2011.
That's what that's what I meant.
Yep.
I was close.
You were.
So everybody here on the live, we have these wonderful people on because we'll be doing they'll be a part of our weekend at the Rock Island Roadhouse. We'll have Illinois group on Friday and Eternal Illinois group and Alfredo on Friday and Eternal Paranormal on Saturday.
It's my first time. I'm excited to go.
Me too.
So we're just gonna jump right in. So for the investigation, what are some thoughts that you guys have of the upcoming investigation that you guys may think may or may not?
Well, I think Tom would be a good guy to ask about that. I mean, wasn't he one of the first people to investigate the Roadhouse?
Me too. Me too.
Oh,
It was Cheryl, not me.
You were there before me, and then I got to go the second time when we did a multi-team event. So, and that was what, 2016, and I haven't been there since then.
Oh my goodness. That's a long time ago.
I know.
How you doing?
I know. I haven't been there since then. So I'm excited to get back because I know it's changed a lot and they've learned a lot more since then. So it's essentially new for me. And I know it's new for my team that's going as well. No one else has been there. So we're just excited to get to go somewhere technically new for us. Yeah.
And I kind of have questions about that, like, because I know you guys say it's like really active and all of that, but like what's there to expect? And like, are there like resident spirits that are there all the time? And like, what kind of era are we talking? Like, when would they be from?
So, go ahead.
What were you going to
Wait.
say, Tom?
So I know there is a gentleman in the basement. He's been there for a while. He's a shadow.
I think I know what you're talking about, Tom.
Right. He wears a top hat. I don't know. I mean, that there's a little boy there. I know.
I heard
Supposedly, they said he drowned in the pool. I know there's a lady in the basement. There is multiple ladies on the first floor toward the back room where the mattresses. There's when you walk in the door, you go to the second. You go to the. It'd be the right, I believe, and then there's a bedroom with. There's a room with a bunch of beds in it, and then off to that room, there's some ladies there. I know there's a bunch of them.
Tommy, you know the ladies?
I
Tommy
do
knows
not.
all the ladies.
I do not. I do not know the ladies' names.
Except for one guy with the top hat.
Yes.
What's his name?
I'm Ryne. What's his name, buddy? I'm not sure. I can't remember his name.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is I just saw a guy with.
Uh-oh.
But I know he hangs out in the basement. He's actually thrown stuff at us down there.
Yeah.
That's where Randy had something thrown at him at, right?
Yes. Randy.
Okay.
Well, it was Randy and another person that was.
Yep.
I was actually watching cameras, and something was thrown toward me in the basement, and Randy and another person came from in the other room, and they were standing beside a mini bike, and the kickstand was down.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy said something along the lines of, "I don't believe it was thrown," or something like that. And the actual mini bike fell over toward him and this other person, the kickstand way, toward them.
Oh wow!
And yeah, it was pretty interesting. And I know on the third floor, the fourth floor, there's an entity up there that, yeah, I mean, everybody said it's bad, but I've never personally had anything bad happen to me there.
I think, from what I think I heard it right, but I think one of the spirits are shy up there. I think on the fourth floor.
Yeah, him or her or whatever it is, they'll show themselves sometimes. They'll come out of the room on the, I believe it's the right side, or no, it would be the left side. They come out every once in a while, but I mean, I know a person, a very large person, that has been pushed down up there. So, I mean, like I said, I've never had nothing bad happen to me there. And other people that I know that have been there, other teams, I don't think they've had anything bad. I know the guy in the top hat likes to play games down the basement.
So it sounds like it'd be worthwhile to try to work towards getting names.
Alfredo, in your research that you did with Nick, did he have any names or anything?
There were quite a few. One in particular was the Ralph Singer, who was a janitor, part-time elevator operator there.
Huh.
And he was a disgruntled worker. So he was in charge of operating the elevator back when it was in operation, when they had businesses and schooling there. And he did not want any tenants or anyone touching his elevator. So when he found out a group of people were in the elevator, he ended up down in the basement, shutting off power to the elevator, trapping them in the elevator. He ended up having to go to court, got a fine for $57.47, or $57.40. And
That's crazy.
he says he was just having fun. So when my team was there, we didn't experience anything major in that elevator shaft area, but it was a big building and we got to explore a lot. In the basement, I did pick up a very solid EVP of a woman's voice when there was only 4 males in the basement at the time, and we were both mic'd. We picked up an EVP that said, "Hello, I'm here," in a woman's voice. And
You said that was in the basement, Alfredo?
that was in the basement in the workshop. We were just leaving the mirror room, and Spencer had noticed something next to the door, one of the doorways, and I looked down and I said, "Oh, that's just a keyring to an old coin purse that they're going to throw away." And as soon as I said that, the EVP came through. We didn't hear it, physically, but when I was reviewing the audio, it was loud and clear. And my wife and daughter, as I was reviewing it, had heard it. And as I tried to save it, that's the important EVP that I lost, that I made a post about a while back. But I distinctly remember how clear that voice was, and it was a woman's voice. So
Fingers crossed. We can get it again. That one of us will get it again.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
And the way it sounded, it didn't sound like it would be residual. It sounded like there was something calling out. It might have been intelligent.
So now that you say that, when we first started doing it, we actually got a woman to come through all the time down there. She would always say my name. Like, we had the newspaper there one night, and she actually came through and said my name and one of the other girls that was there. But I mean, she was always there. And then once a bunch of other teams started investigating, I never really heard too much about her anymore. It was more the guy in the top hat. So
I believe in the video where I got scared because I saw that shadow figure, that black hat, black suit, black tie, white face, scared the crap out of me and Chris and Jody. But we left that boys' locker room, and thinking about it, we had a laugh right after we left that area, because I think we were going towards that what is it, that workshop, wood shop, whatever.
Yeah, the workshop.
And it sounded like a female laugh.
So you come. So where the swimming pool was down the basement. So there's the swimming pool, and then there's another room, and then there's the workshop. And then there's all the lockers all the regular lockers that were down the hallway where it's really dark sometimes. That's where you guys are talking about, right?
We were so you know how you go down that, you get off from that big wooden ramp.
Yep.
It was a boys' locker room.
Yeah, boys' locker room where we were. And then we left that area towards the workshop, I believe. And then we later caught what it sounded like a female laugh.
Okay.
So that's where the female was always at was that room. Always. But then the guy in the top hat came after, like, I don't know. He more started showing himself all the time, and then the woman voice never hardly ever came through anymore because of him.
I tell you what, I want Chris. I want the shadow figure to pop out at you to see if you can. Yeah, because
Listen, I don't get scared very often, but when you're standing by the doorway and he kind of sticks his head over, yeah, it'll scare you. It scared me. It truly scared me. I backed up. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of ran. I kind of ran a little bit into the workshop, but then I'm like, well, I stopped. I kind of got laughed at, but
I wonder if that entity actually has a name, because there's one that I'm thinking of that seems very, I don't want to say malevolent or sinister, but his name was Joseph Van Ho. He was sentenced to 5 years in Rock Island County because he was performing indecent liberties with the children there near the locker room, I believe.
Oh God.
So
I didn't know that.
I mean,
Yeah.
to bring up another team, I mean, they've done so much research on that place, and they've caught so much stuff there, but they used to go there all the time. I don't know if they still do, but they used to go there all the time, and they, I'm not going to say they changed it, but it changed drastically. I mean, more stuff came out. The trunk room is pretty awesome.
We caught.
They're go ahead.
We caught speaking of the trunk room, we caught. We weren't on that floor at all. We were somewhere in the building, but not on that floor. And we caught what it sounded like something dragging on that floor. Right, we had a camera in the trunk room, facing what do you call it? The stairway.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear what would sound like something heavy dragging along the floor, and it happened for like a minute straight, I want to say.
So the very first time I actually met my team, we went there, right, Alicia?
Yeah.
So it was Alicia and I and Tiffany standing by the counter when you walk in the door, and Derek and Eternal Wolf, or what's Wolfpack?
Eternal Life Wolf.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yep. They went down the basement, and I was talking to Alicia and Tiffany, and I said, this is usually how it goes. I said, usually the less people there is, the more active it gets. And I mean, that is 100% true. And just about then, Derek and him come upstairs, and they're like, was you guys moving around? I'm like, no, we were all standing still. We just caught footsteps down the basement. And what else was it, Alicia?
Sound like a woman talking or something. Said.
Yeah. So, I mean, and we weren't there 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and that happened.
We were outside. We were talking about it, and then we came back inside, and we were around the desk area. Yeah.
So yeah, it's an active building. It really is. I mean, it's
And there's a good reason for that, the possible activity too, because that was a halfway house, and these were people that were on the brink of being homeless or down on the luck or trying to come back up from being homeless. So there was quite a bit of mixture of diversity and not so much diversity and
Plus
class,
mob ties.
but there's a lot of things there that have taken place. Just doing the research on all these different articles that I've read,
I like.
you feel something when you're there. You feel a heavy set of history, a heavy.
I like the
Yeah.
the mob ties to it.
Right.
I'm real big into mob stuff, so
You
that's
know,
my favorite.
I'm glad you guys touched on that a little bit because that was actually going to be a question of mine. Was I know currently it's a furniture store and haunted venue, but like, why would it be haunted? Like, what's some of the history on the building itself? Alfredo touching on it being a halfway house for a while, and
it was the guys from the railroad. They used to go stay there from the railroad when they would come in town. A lot of the rooms, a lot of the guys would stay there, you know, for a few nights or a week or a month when they were there, you know, and a lot of the girls from the brothel in Rock Island would come there, you know, and do what they do.
yeah,
I mean, to me, I mean, I used to call that place my home. You know what I mean? That was an amazing building to me, and I treasured that place a lot. You know, just kind of like they do quarters one. You know, that was.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nope. Go ahead.
So
I
the
do
chances
want
of there being just like transient spirits
to.
in and out of there is fairly high as well.
Yeah. Also, when we were there in April, we saw signs for a paranormal group or an experiment called Paragon 7. And I believe they store haunted objects there as well. I mean, there's over 60 rooms in this. There's, I think, 60 rooms in that building.
I believe
Mhm.
So there's a lot to explore and a lot to. There's a huge possibility of capturing something when you go.
I can't speak. Definitely. Well, I don't care. Anyway, especially when a lot of rooms where you can play hide and seek,
Yes.
and all of a sudden get scared.
Listen.
Some of the rooms are locked, but there's many that are open. We could play hide and seek there.
I will admit, Chris scared me, so I got scared too. So I can't say it was
Listen.
all.
I don't know if Derek. I don't know if Derek can hear us. Hopefully, he's not on here. But listen to me.
I see him
Listen, Derek, we're definitely. Derek's not on here, is he, Alicia?
He's in the comments. Yeah.
He's watching.
Is he? Dang.
Say it anyway. What's he gonna do?
If we play hide and go seek, listen, Derek is very easy to scare.
I think you are, Tom.
No.
See
No,
all
not.
Derek owns it.
One of the times I came out of the bathroom, Derek was standing behind the door. That scared me. That startled me. I think Alicia scared me once too, didn't you?
Well,
When
you
we
know,
were
like
at
this,
quarters.
Oh yeah. Was that Derek this weekend or was it you?
Derek.
Derek scared me pretty good this weekend. I mean, I was standing at the top of the stairs at the Camber house and it was pretty quiet. And I don't know, it was like I was focused on that basement for some reason. And Derek reached around the corner and grabbed me. And
although at quarters one, when we were all there, I noticed he would scare you a lot, and you.
Who would scare me?
Derek.
Oh yeah, that's only because I don't like my sides being touched. When he grabbed my sides, I jump. And the loud
No,
noise.
I'm
The loud
taking
noise
notes.
makes.
I'm taking notes for next time you're at quarters one.
The only
So
room that.
a
So
little
the
bit,
only room.
sitting back and letting everybody talk. I didn't want to interrupt, but I kind of want to go back to what Ryan was asking about, like transit spirit and like Rock Island. Like if you think back about the mob and stuff, John Green, he
Mhm.
ran in a lot of buildings in Rock Island. So I feel like a lot of those buildings are older, and that possibly those spirits are come to the Rock Island Roadhouse, or they had either a tie with it.
Okay. That would make a lot of sense as well. So like
Oh, go ahead.
what's kind of something that's almost like a guarantee to happen?
In the room, I guarantee probably in the room past the beds, you're going to get something. You know, you're going to get a voice or something back there.
You'll
You know,
see figures, even possibly. When we were there, I saw you sitting in that bathroom past the beds. I saw a shadow figure, like feet run past the beds, and that's when I was asking, okay, do you want to play hide and seek? And we had the epic box on, and it hit the green light, lit up yes. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to use this. You go ahead and hide, and I'll count 3 or whatever, or 10. So I started going around, and I said, if I find you, you can make it light up green for yes, or if I didn't find you, red for no. And Thursday, I was playing hide and seek, and it would hit yes or no, or if I found them. It was crazy. It was awesome.
That sounds so much fun.
And also,
it,
on the second floor, right where the classroom is, the big room, there's a little room next to it before we go in there. And me and Sean Ellis and I think Tiffany were in there asking some questions, and we were getting responses with the flashlight because I was trying to get digital tape recorder PVCs also, but wasn't successful. But when I was asking questions, the flashlight was going off and on. So we decided to use that instead for communication. So we'll manipulate and during that in that room, I heard a lot of bang. So yelling, it's like, where are you guys? And so I'm looking around and nobody's up there besides us 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll hear you'll see shadow figures. You'll get intelligent responses through certain pieces of equipment.
Awesome.
I'm excited.
I am
On
too.
the 4th floor, I didn't see a shadow person. When I was with Nick and my team up there, Nick was, because it was our first time there, and Nick had noticed the shadow. He called them shadow peepers, peeping through the doorway down at the end of the hallway, and we weren't recording. We were just up there getting a feel for everything, and he was pointing out, do you see it? And I couldn't see anything. And other people on my team could see it as well, but I couldn't see it. There was one other person on my team that was like, I don't see nothing, man. And he's like, well, I've got 20/20 vision. He's like, well, I do too. And I was like, I said, I don't see it myself, but I hear something. I'm going to go down there myself and figure out what's going on. So as I was walking down there, I was walking with my back towards where the sound was coming from. And I placed myself between 2 open doorways so I could see if there was no shadows on the wall. It'd be open blackness. So the next thing I knew, I felt a cold breeze going up my left arm, and just as that happened, Nick says, oh, it's on your left-hand side. And I heard in my left ear, I kid you not, a very faint, almost like a growl, like a clicking type of growl, like, but very faint. And it felt like, I don't want to compare it to an animal, but it felt like I was being like sniffed out. And I was not bothered by it. And I thought, oh, I love doing this, making contact. I couldn't see it at first, but as I was in that doorway, I saw like in the corner in my peripherals going in and out of the room. And it was happening just as they were describing it, before they were describing it. So it was just an experience, nothing documented, but it was an experience, which that and the EVP that I did capture, but I foolishly lost. That's what drove me to like, I have to go back to the Roadhouse.
So
Go ahead.
So
Tom.
up on the 4th floor, where you said you seen it, well, where Nick has seen it, it's there. It's truly there.
I heard it and I felt something. So there's something definitely there.
So one of the paranormal guys, he's probably 250, pushing 300 pounds. He got pushed down by it. So, I mean,
I did see
did
a
I
video
see it?
of
I never seen it. I was downstairs when he got pushed. I was
it provoked or
downstairs.
not?
What's that?
Was it provoked or not?
No.
Okay.
He does not provoke stuff, him or his son. I mean, his son is pretty well known now with another lady. So, yeah, they don't provoke stuff. His son spent a whole night or 2 nights in Edinburgh by himself. Chris
Hey, Candy.
Nelson. He spent 2 nights, I believe it was, in Edinburgh all by himself.
Oh, wow.
He wrote a book about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was one of those things where, like, it prompted the spirit to do so, or if the spirit did it under its own, actions.
Lisa showed us a video before we started our investigation of her team investigating on the 4th floor, and one of their team members who's a psychic medium as well. His name is Derek, himself, and I believe another one. I don't remember his name, but in the video it showed them standing in the corner on the 4th floor, kind of where we were standing at, and they were preparing to make contact or try to communicate with it. And there was a woman that was antagonizing it, said, "Let's see what you can do." And right as soon as she said that, Derek got jumped and he fell to the floor. And
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, and I don't know if I've shown you yet, but I did save it. I never posted it, but if you guys want to see it before we get started, I'd love to show it to you, because when Lisa showed that to us, we were like, we're definitely got to check out the 4th floor. But we missed out on the classroom that Alicia mentioned. We spent, it's a huge place. We missed the classroom, and we really want to check out the classroom as well, because we also heard about a nurse on that floor who, if you bring a trigger object, like a small alcohol bottle, that may entice her to come out and speak with us.
Oh, okay.
So,
Chris, do you have an alcohol bottle we can bring?
Wiped out.
Libations are always a good thing to bring and have alongside to offer up.
Need me to bring something? Yeah. Fireball.
Sure.
Chris, you're not talking much over there.
Tobacco and alcohol, great offerings.
No fireball, though.
I'm bringing the fireball. It's not for us to drink. It's a trigger object.
Who said fireball?
That's going to trigger me to puke.
Right?
Chris, what's your thoughts on?
I'm just glad we're not going when it's super cold like we did in, I think it was
January.
Oh, yeah. It was.
I don't know. Listen, 107 degrees Saturday. Everybody's going to be dripping with sweat. in places
I
they
mean-
probably don't want to talk about.
I mean,
Well, our only fan.
Hey, Nick. Nick's
Hey,
on
Nick.
here.
Hey, Nick.
What's
Hey,
up?
tobacco and alcohol.
you're mi-
Were your ears ringing, Nick?
Probably.
What are you fan? No, I'm just joking. No,
Kind of go along with that. So, Tom, was it on third or fourth floor when you and Derek were up there using the control box? And you guys were, he was asking, he said, is there any working girls here or whatnot? What floor was that?
Well, they called us fuckers.
I'm telling their moms.
I know, right? They need their mouth washed out with soap. They were calling us up.
That he was like, is there any working girls here? And on the ghost box that comes through and says, okay, this is rated, okay, lots of kids.
Oh my God.
I totally missed
Between
I'll keep that in mind, Nick.
I'd
Thanks,
take
Nick.
I'd take 107 and over cold though.
Oh my God. I don't know.
I hate
that-
being
That
cold.
was
I
not.
hate cold.
As long as you're sweating, you're still good. Once you stop sweating, then you need to worry. But as long as you're sweating, you're fine.
Right, but I
Especially,
don't know about the.
spots.
especially when you experience -12 at Edinburgh Manor, which we
Yeah, you guys
experienced.
are crazy.
Well,
You guys
I-
are crazy.
we hit negative. It was cold when we went the one year in March to Edinburgh. It was.
I went.
And I went.
I went to.
in a lot of layers and I was fine.
I didn't.
I went to Edinburgh when there was snow on the ground, and we were wearing gloves and coats and hats, and we were actually supposed to stay the night, and it was so cold that yeah, that was not happening. And that was yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I was bringing my coat. I got everything ready, packed in my truck, and I forgot it.
Oh man.
I was like, but I think Chris had one
Chris,
I could borrow.
I can hear your brain. I can hear what you're saying.
So how
probably
how
thinking, "You
how
idiot."
often did you go in and snuggle up to the little heater in the little room?
We brought our own heater. We unplugged that one.
Did you? Yeah,
Yeah.
so when we were there, it kept blowing the breaker, that little one. So I'm like, oh my God.
I got a story with the breaker, because I was I don't know what we plugged in, but it was probably that other heater,
I think it was. Yeah.
and I was sitting there. Everybody else was gone from Nerve Center. I was the only one in Nerve Center, and all of a sudden the power went out. I'm like, I started freaking out. I'm like, what's going on?
You were there all by yourself in the dark.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't know
what's going
about you guys. I'm
I'll
bringing
tell
my
you.
little Milwaukee M18 fan with me on Saturday.
Sitting on cameras at Edinburgh by yourself, though, that can get unnerving.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
I walked. So everybody else was at Edinburgh. So everybody else was in that second house.
The safe
The safe
safe
house.
house.
The safe haunted house.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I decided, because everybody was taking a break, and I decided, I'm just gonna go in Edinburgh by myself, and I was going to look at the cameras, and even walking to the Nerve Center area, I can kind of feel like there's people walking. I closed all the doors around me, and I started hearing footsteps immediately by that door.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
So
I couldn't. I was like, should I leave? Should I not? Should I leave? And
Well, that's why
I
we
s-
do it. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to stay.
I stayed, but I was like, I even peeked out just to see if it was one of them, and I was like, it wasn't.
So I have a story of Edinburgh that I have a video of. There was like 15 of us that went, 13 of us, I think, 13 or 14 of us that went, of footsteps outside on the balcony on the right. I have a video. So we all thought it was a raccoon. And the brave soul I am, I'm going up the fire escape to find out what's up there. So I start going up the fire escape. Well, everybody knows there's a tree that grows through the fire escape on the right side if you're coming from the house. So I climb over the tree. I think Melissa's here somewhere. She was in the group. She's like, oh, it's still up there. And then everybody thought, well, it's a raccoon. So I proceeded to climb over the tree, get up to the top. Well, there's a little step at the top to go onto the balcony. So I can't see because I wasn't getting close enough because everybody kept hearing the footstep or the thing on the balcony. Well, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to look over to make sure it's not a raccoon. So all of a sudden it stops. I walk up to the edge of the lip and I look over both ways. There was nothing there. And then all of a sudden it started coming toward me. And I couldn't see anything. There was nothing there. But it was coming fast.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, you're not going to get me. I'm going down the fire escape and try and go fast.
They probably can.
Well, you're not going as fast as you think you are with a tree that's overgrown the fire escape. Listen,
I could see Tommy Scooby Doo running down them stairs.
I did.
Or
I was.
Roadrunner.
Right.
I was till I got to the tree, and then I had to fight my way through the tree. And it
Like,
felt like it was in.
What was your end
Go ahead.
game if it was a raccoon?
I was done.
From the
If he
tree.
ran toward, if he ran toward me, I was done, dude. There was no getting away from him. Me and him were gonna fight. One of us were gonna win. I don't know which one, but one of us were gonna win.
Tom.
2 enter, 1 leaves.
Right?
So,
I mean, you could probably get a good chunk as long as it didn't latch on.
I mean, if he bit me, I was biting back. I'm telling you, I would have bit him back.
And I really see that.
He went up a second time, Melissa.
Yeah, I went. There was.
You're just a glutton for punishment.
I was gonna go up the second time. I went about halfway up the second time, but I mean, I wasn't gonna go past the tree again because I fought too hard to get out of that tree. Listen, I kept telling myself the next time I go up there, I'm taking a saw and I'm cutting that damn tree down inside that fire escape. But
It's probably the only thing holding that fire escape up at this point.
I'm pretty sure it was. Listen, it was pretty scary going up there. But I was either going to find out if it was a raccoon or somebody up there, and there was no raccoon. So but I have video of the footsteps and everything.
That's cool.
Speaking of trees,
There he is.
Oh my God.
Derek!
hey, Derek.
Michael said it seems like Tom's seen a lot of wood.
You
Oh
can
my
read.
God.
I'm so impressed.
you guys,
I love all these guys that come on here. They're all amazing.
What was that, Alicia?
stuck up in the tree.
Say that again.
Derek got
Oh,
stuck
yeah.
in a tree.
Derek got stuck in a tree?
Oh god.
No,
It didn't
Derek-
fall?
Mom stuck
Derek-
us in a tree. We
I
just
just-
got
Oh, he got there.
So I bought a drone.
Tree.
Derek's been wanting a drone so we could take, aerial pictures. So I
And
bought
then-
a drone and it came in on Friday. I took it to Derek's birthday party and I said, Derek, now we have a drone and we can take aerial pictures of everything. Derek's like, oh, cool. So he was kind of getting the hang of it. I mean, we have a cool video on our page. Go check it out. It's pretty badass.
Yes.
Derek
I watched
caught
the
it.
whole video. I watched the whole video. I was dizzy for a bit, but then I got to the point because I remembered that you had your one member walked away from the house. So I just forwarded until I got to that because my head was swimming because there was a lot of up and down, but it's fine.
So Derek got a pretty badass shot. Let me tell you, it was pretty cool. Well, then the day we were leaving, Sunday morning, Derek said, I want a picture of the barn and the property. So we were all getting ready to go. All of a sudden Derek said, the drone's stuck in the tree. I said, what?
Sometimes
He said the drone's stuck in the tree. Well, all right, let's go get it out. It's like 100 foot in the air.
All of your faces in that photo looking up.
Yeah.
I can imagine the words coming out of your mouths.
It was pretty far up there. So
You should.
if you get to go to Camber House,
and it would fall out.
yeah, the wind was blowing pretty hard. We thought it might fall out, but no. So if you go to Camber House, you might want to look up in the tree. There's a gray drone up there.
You should have called the.
Rebecca knows though. Rebecca knows it's up there though, right?
Yeah,
So hopefully if it falls, she'll call you guys and say, "Hey."
Well, I asked her, I said, hey, I told her our drone's stuck in a tree. I sent pictures of it and stuff. And I said, if it comes down, can you bring it to the Benton County Expo, please?
The bad part of
The drone tree.
the bad part about it now is I don't have the remote anymore. So if it comes down, we have a drone but no remote.
Oh no.
What happened
But
to
I-
the remote? I don't want
So-
to know. Never mind.
Is that in a separate tree?
Haha.
Did they get
It's the road.
no throw it at the
No.
drone, shut it down?
God,
So I have 2 more drones on the way for Derek to play with.
yeah, you got mad at the one that was in the tree, and then you, like Cheryl said, chucked it.
Oh look,
Check the remote.
yeah, we stopped on the way home and bought one. Derek bought one too on the way home.
Oh my gosh.
So, he was messing in the front. I was like, don't you dare take it to the backyard because our backyard is nothing but lined with big, tall pine trees.
Alicia was
3-foot
Alicia
flight
was-
limit.
so when we got in town, Alicia and Tracy, they're like, "Oh my God, we got to go to the bathroom." Derek's like, "Oh, it'll only take 5 minutes. We're only like 5 minutes away from home." Alicia's like, "I'm gonna kill both of you. I'm gonna strangle both of you." Derek's like, "Just stop so I don't have to go out of the house when I get home." And
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say. So what for the upcoming investigation?
Yep.
Are there any new or same or new experiments you guys would like to try? I know one that I would like to try, And
Well,
I know it
is
was
it the one you and I talked about?
that one, and then there's another one I was
Okay.
just thinking about. Actually, I have three, but one I just thought in my head was because you guys mentioned it on your guys' podcast. I think it was I can't remember what episode, but Ryan was saying something about the human pendulum.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I heard something like that.
We discussed it the last time we were on with you guys.
Yep. I remember that. So Derek was talking about doing one there too a while back. Remember with all the smoke or whatever, Derek?
Yeah, we did that.
Oh.
Oh, with like a fog machine?
Yeah, last time I came up with an idea of bringing our fog machine, placing it in the portal room, and then we had 2 or 3 laser thread teams at each other in different spots, and then we have to walk and talkie down there. And we went upstairs and we were watching on live, and we were asking questions to see if we can get anything to manifest in all of that density.
So, Joe, what were you gonna say?
So with the walkies, where one person asks questions and you have somebody on Estes in different areas of the house. So you have a walkie with each group. You have somebody taking notes of the questions and responses, and only one person asking questions like from cameras or somewhere, and see who gets responses where, because the same question will be heard in all locations.
That would be cool.
See who we've gotten really good results with that at quarters 1.
So
I think it would
so
be
that
really
would be
cool to do there.
so that would be really cool to have one person from each team on each floor with the walkie-talkie.
Mm-hmm. I think we should try that. Both nights. See what we can get.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. And to do the same experiment with different sets of people. I think it'll be really cool to then compare all of those notes together and see what comes out of it. If we get same responses, like if we ask the same question sets, that type of thing, to see.
Do we get the same answer?
I don't know. In my experience, they'd be like, "Really again? I'm not answering crap."
You guys were just here last night.
Right?
You asked us the same thing last night. What do you want from us?
Listen, that's because we're
Right? Go away and go home.
You were entertaining. God.
That's very interesting to do.
I know I want to do the cup phone experiment.
That sounds awesome.
I heard you talk about that on one of your last podcasts about doing that with the string with the cups, like the old school. I heard you talking about wanting to do that there. I think you had Jody on and you were talking about it.
So
yeah, I think
So a good place I would be in the bedroom. I think that would be a good place. Do it from that room to the other room, because that's kind of where the kids kind of stay at, is in there. So
I just
they know.
So how do you go about, what's your idea behind the experiment for that then?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
What is the idea behind that experiment then? I haven't heard of it.
So I just thinking about the cup phone thing, and you can hear each other from different ends. Maybe putting digital recorders, someone speak on one end and a digital recorder on another, and maybe seeing what comes out from that.
See, I think about it is it's kind of an out of the box idea, right? And then you think about era, because that would be something that maybe those kids in that time period, that's something, because that was something that kids did. So maybe that's something that's going to connect with them also, just by time periods of when they were there. So it's kind of just that out of the box thinking of something that might render evidence, right? And then also a time period type thing, that a toy that they might have played with.
And I think from a technical aspect, it would work as like an analog amplifier, to where it would pick up the ambient noise within the room, send it through the string, to which you can pick up on your recorder. So honestly, I think it's a great idea, and I would see it working as long as, the other end somebody's talking.
Yeah. I just got to buy a lot of string.
And you gotta find a way to keep it tight.
I've got string.
Oh, do you?
I've got like 100 foot of paracord.
Huh.
So I'll bring it with. You got to bring the cup.
Putting it in the digital tape recorder in the cup, and then the person at home holding it, you would think that it would amplify the sound in the cup, so it would be more pronounced when you go to pull it back.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking with it.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a great trigger object.
I kind of wonder if the thickness of the string would matter as well. Like if like between fishing line clear up to paracord, what the difference would be between the vibrations within that.
Because I got pretty small paracord. It's not very thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting thought, because the thicker it is, the harder it would be to vibrate, basically.
Like, I was telling Chris, I said, we were talking about the cup phone experiment, and I said, it was the other day we were talking about it, and you said, what are you going to just buy a pack of cups? You can't just buy two.
Red Solo cups. I got red Solo cups.
So we're gonna have alcohol, we're gonna have the cups,
Yeah.
Imagine that, right? I got the cups.
It's gonna be a paranormal party.
Right? I can bring the apple pie. Oh, did I say that?
Hang out in the Looney Lounge where they've got their own bar set up down there.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Hey, Denise, how you doing?
Hey, Denise.
So one of my friends, he is out of San Antonio, Texas. He's kind of like the mad scientist kind of guy with like paranormal experiments. And it's pretty cool because he was doing Pictionary on his iPad or whatever with the spirits. He was trying to get them to say what they can see and whatnot, or what he writes on there, and it actually fucking works. Like, wouldn't that be like kind of experiment to do there too?
I've kind of heard of that test where you use a picture or you write a word, and then you show it to where nobody else in the room can see it, and then like using a spirit box or ABC game with a piece of equipment, get them to either spell the word or say the word. Whether it be a picture of like a dog or you write the word dog.
And they do have costumes in that era too, like in the 40s. They do provide costumes that we could wear on the floors to see if we can like trigger some type of response. And Lisa also recommended playing jazz music as well.
Who's wearing the dress?
Short and round size.
Yeah.
Who's wearing the dress?
Oh, I thought you said you were.
I'll call dibs on the dress.
They've got bomber jackets,
Dress with
military
a bomber jacket.
uniforms,
That's awesome.
because there were a lot of veterans that stayed there at the Roadhouse.
Right.
Ryne, he's like, oh God.
I'll wear the bomber as long as you wear the dress, Ryan.
I already called
the other Ryan. What?
Which one?
Other Ryne.
Ryan.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
What about bringing in
That'd
another
be creepy.
something from that would be relating to the railroad tracks. Like I had a railroad tie that we found in our backyard. I don't know what happened to it, but what do you think about something like that?
That might.
Trigger object.
I don't see why not. I think that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could bring an actual person. I mean, that works.
The railroad.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I know.
Cheryl's shaking her head.
I know. I know another experiment that I that would probably be cool. I don't know if it'll work at the Y, but good morning.
Morning.
But
She must be from the other side of the.
The pond.
anyway, what was I thinking? So the experiment that I learned about from when I was down in Kentucky, when I did the Spirit Squatches and Stories. There's a guy named Christopher Lee Jensen. He's a psychic medium, and he was there, and we were talking about it, and we were talking about experiments, and he told me about like blindfolding myself, blindfolding, and then having a sheet of paper and just colored pencils or something, and then like holding the pencil on the paper, not very hard, but to where
I have a writer.
To see if something draws something, or
I have a writer. I have an auto writer that you put the pencil in. It kind of looks like the planchette for a Ouija board. It is called an auto writer, and you just put the pencil in it, and you touch it, and you see what happens.
That's more like a group thing, but I think what he's talking about is more being the auto writer yourself and seeing.
I'll bet you could do it just 1-2 though with it because it's not very big.
Probably.
Sometimes.
It's a grower.
Oh my God.
My story of me getting stuck in the mud at Fort Duffield was kind of.
Jason said, "I thought what happens in Kentucky stays in Kentucky." What'd you do down there?
You got stuck in the mud. What's that mean?
I got stuck in the mud. So.
Oh yeah.
I was dumb for it. So my truck only has rear wheel drive, and for a truck, why not? But
why would you buy a 2-wheel drive truck?
I don't know. I like
to get badass donuts with.
Well, you could do that in a 4-wheel drive too.
But anyway, I was going up to the event. I should have parked where I originally parked, which was on the gravel, but I went because I could walk there, and they're like, why waste time when you just shorten your distance? Well, I pulled up and I got off the gravel and I parked, and I felt bad. I was blocking Greg Yost, the Squatchman guy, and so I went to back up to fix my spot, and I couldn't because my tires got stuck. So I was like, crap! The whole time. I mean, I had an awesome experience there, but the whole time I was also thinking, how am I going to get my truck out of the mud? And so at the end of the night, I brought it up. I'm like, I'm gonna need help getting out of the mud.
Oh my God, that's great.
I tell you what, Denise and Ernie Pack and Todd Eskew, and everybody that helped me get out of the mud, they were awesome. But so we were rocking it back and forth. We couldn't get it, and we tried pulling my truck, and that didn't work. And then eventually I couldn't go forward. And then we were still rocking it. Ernie was in my truck too, and he was trying to rock it too. Didn't work. And then they decided I was in my truck and putting on the gas, and they were pushing it. Well, that worked. So I was going around, and in Fort Duffield, there's a spot where we were at. It had the campfire, and it was like in a dome-shaped area, and I was on top there, and I went to go around. Ernie was directing me, and I was doing good. And then he had me go by some trees, and I got stuck. I'm like, oh crap! So
Hey, did you buy a 4-wheel drive?
no, and so he had me back up, and I didn't care about the trees there or nothing. I didn't hit any trees, thank God. But I didn't care about them, so I just gunned it around where I came from, and I got out. And I felt so bad. I still feel bad, but it was just crazy at the end of the night. He goes, I told him, I said I would have just camped there. He goes, you still would have been stuck.
Factual. But here's the thing. They got you unstuck and you had a great experience, right?
Oh yeah.
And next time you go back, you can be like, that was me, and that was me, and over there, that was me.
Yeah.
Look,
See
by
what
in the back of your truck.
That's what we're gonna do at the camper house. Be like, that's Derek.
like it was just, I mean, after doing that Spirit Squatches and Stories, which was awesome, I believe in Bigfoot and fairies and all that. It's really cool.
Our podcast tonight, we talk about interdimensional Bigfoot.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Like I do. I understand now that it's not just a big furry ape-looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And fairies, I mean, they're like big lime green. They could be like purple, pink, or lime green. Big lime green. And I was in Fort Duffield. They have a cemetery there, and I was walking up the hill, visiting the cemetery, and I came back down, and I saw 2 Civil War soldiers, Fort Duffield soldiers, standing there. One behind the guy had a rifle, and they were just. I turned around because I had a feeling like I had to turn around, and I turned around and they were standing right there. I didn't take any pictures. I wanted just myself. That was it. And so, but I saw these 2, and they were looking right at me. And so I stood there for about 5 minutes, and they were right there. And then I turned around to go back up to the main area, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to turn around again to see if it's still there. If they're still there. They were gone. And after I turned back around to head up, I started feeling like I was about to tear up and full body chills. And then I started seeing these big lime green lights. They weren't lightning bugs. They were big lime green lights. And they were all in front of me like they were guiding me up the hill or something. And I looked behind me to see if there was any there because I was like, well, maybe. No, they were all in front of me.
So, Ryan, I think you were there. The cemetery in Tipton.
Yeah.
You've been there, right?
Many times, yeah.
Yeah. And Cheryl, you've been there, haven't you?
I have not been there. Ryan keeps yelling at me that I need to go.
So that should be our next adventure with all of us. Is that cemetery?
It really
with
should.
all.
Which one?
It's Rochester Cemetery in Tipton.
Yeah. So that should be all of our next adventures. That all of our teams. That place
cool.
is pretty. That place is pretty cool, isn't it, Ryan?
Oh, absolutely. I haven't been there in many years, so I don't know how much it's changed.
Right.
But at the time, good golly, it was a crazy place.
Yes, and you see many, many shadows there. So
I can't wait to use this weekend. The SB7 Pro, we just got it a couple of weeks ago.
We finally we got ours to work at Broadhead for the first time, and now it's like jumping. Once we figured it out, what we have learned is you just have to find the sweet spot that those spirits like. And the 30 milliseconds was the sweet spot, even though it sounds like a helicopter going off. That was the sweet spot at Broadhead. Me
and Chris and I, we tested it out at Fairmount Cemetery, and we asked it if it wanted us to go to the not the morgue, the mausoleum, and so we were there. We were sitting at the arm rails, and there's Derek, and I think
oh my God,
Lord,
Derek, don't
Alicia,
don't do it.
Control.
Don't do it, Derek.
This is a family show, Derek.
Derek, don't do it.
What? You saying
you know
don't
what?
do it's gonna make me do it.
Look at that smile. Don't do it, Derek.
But
oh my God.
But anyway, we tested that device out, and we were sitting there, and Chris didn't see it, but I saw it, and they had the outdoor lights on at the mausoleum, and I'm not saying it's paranormal or what, but it was flashing when we were at the questions, and I'm like, Chris, did you see it? And he goes, nope. Because he had his back turned. I'm like, turn around. Let's.
And then we did that again.
What'd you say, Chris?
And then we did that again, and then it, flickered after we seen it. So I don't know if it was like electrical or if it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Just because it was an outdoor light, or something. But
all right,
I thought it was pretty cool.
Who's gonna plan the get together at Rochester? Cheryl.
Yep.
Sweet.
We're about to start busy season, so it's going to be just trying to find a spare day, and who can make it makes it, and who can't can, I guess.
We don't get to breathe here real soon.
Yeah,
Where's that? What they're talking about?
Rochester.
It's Tipton, Iowa.
Right
It's like 45 minutes away, probably.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
We might be getting really swamped here in a little bit.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Maybe we plan it for the spring before everything starts growing up really tall and the mosquitoes come out. And
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool,
right? Yeah, I agree, Cheryl. The mosquitoes will eat you up out there. They'll pick you up and carry you away.
We go try to climb the hill in the middle of winter.
Oh no. No. I'm too old for that shit.
We can go to the top of the hill there.
and sled down it. We can sled down it. But I'm not walking up that damn thing. There ain't no way.
So, and then me, Chris and our team, we're going to in September. We're going to Squirrel Cage, so that'll be interesting.
That's fun. Awesome. That's an awesome location. You're gonna really enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's one place I have not been. I was invited there and I didn't go.
Squirrel Cage.
Yep.
Yep.
You'll enjoy it. That's a cool spot.
It's very interesting.
I was actually invited by the.
Go up to where what's his name, the warden used to live, and go up in there. the door of the room and open up to your gas. It's pretty.
The lady that actually runs it, she invited me there, and I was
Too scared?
busy, and I wasn't too scared.
He was too scared.
I just never got to make it there.
I'm just
I
messing.
Everybody says it's an amazing place, and I just ain't never made it there yet.
Yeah,
I keep,
can't.
I keep trying to convince them to go back, like because we're pretty much a new team compared to a few years ago. So it's like we need to start re-hitting some of these places.
So we do have a place booked for 2026 that we got to go to this year again. Pine Lawn Manor.
Hell yeah.
I have heard real good things about that
Oh.
place.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's in our 2026 plan too.
Me and Tom ran out. Bitch.
Oh, you would never run from somewhere.
Listen, we both ran.
we had a rock thrown at us, dude. It was wild.
Yeah. It was literally a rock thrown at us, and I ran.
I want to.
It hit me.
Yeah, it hit you, didn't it?
I want to experience a, even though it's crazy, but a bat.
Oh no, you don't.
Liner.
No, you don't.
Did
Look
you
at
say
Derek's
a bat?
face.
A bat,
Yeah.
No.
Ask
The
Derek
hell
about
with
that.
you?
I don't know.
Derek
You
loves
know,
that.
I
Hell
crap
no.
myself.
Hang out
Derek tell
downstairs
you
at the
about.
Roadhouse this weekend. You'll experience plenty of bats.
Derek loves bats.
Hey, have you guys been to the road? I mean, yeah, you guys done.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys know about the Roadhouse having bats. So there you go.
Derek's experienced a few bats. One at Pine Lawn Manor too.
Yeah, me and Jenny ran the hell out of there.
It come flying at him.
We have removed many of bats from quarters one.
I don't know.
I hate that.
I've never. Yeah, I just want to experience a bat. I don't know. I'm crazy.
Ryne,
Wow.
you've never had a bat fly at you like crazy?
No,
Like Dracula?
No.
Okay. Hang out
Like
downstairs at the
Dracula.
Roadhouse and you will.
Have you not seen our
All you gotta do is change the flashlight right after
being
that.
dive bombed by the bats?
During a public, and you have to
Fuck
like
yeah.
not let on.
And you're gonna catch me doing a
Public
dive
in the
bomb.
room. Public in the room, and they were being dive bombed by bats.
We had to not let on. We're just like, hey, we're just gonna move to the other side of the house, and then I'm like, ugh, ugh.
And that was
I'm
on
about to dive
video.
bomb my bat ass.
Yes.
I have to look back. I think I've seen it, but I can't remember. So, I think we're gonna wrap this show up. But what are your guys' final thoughts for this weekend?
I think that we should do the peep experiment for sure with the recorder.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Definitely do
Bring
the
sweat
do the
towels.
stream.
Sweat towels.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be an interesting weekend.
Fourth floor.
A lot of memories.
I want to all go up to the fourth floor. Derek and I mean, I've had some good, and I've had not bad, but
the good, the bad, the ugly.
right. So I mean, I've honestly, truthfully, every time I have been there, which I'm gonna say is probably a whole lot, I've never really had anything bad happen. I've had stuff thrown at me a few times. I've had a BB, a penny, nut in the basement, but it's never been really, guys. All of you. I don't like any of you.
Nothing.
Come on.
But I've never really had anything bad. I mean, I know people that have had bad stuff happen, but
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's all.
They probably deserved it.
I think it's all with intention, right? We talk about
Maybe.
that a lot on our team.
Yes.
It's intention.
I think you're right, Cheryl, but like I said, I've never really had anything bad. And that's at any place I've ever been, you know. I've never really had anything bad happen.
Right.
You know?
Tom has intent to have nuts thrown at him.
Oh my God.
I plan to go.
Yeah,
with-
he's got one of them faces.
You know,
Love you, Tom.
Ryan was at the building that got tore down a long time ago, down in Davenport, the asylum. When we were all up there and the door slammed.
Oh, over at Royal Neighbors, yeah.
Yeah. So that, I don't know. I mean,
I think we left
What
a
I-
little prematurely on that one, but it wasn't my fault.
yeah, I agree.
I wanted to
I
go
mean,
down the hall and figure it out, and everybody else was
Right.
like, nope, time to go.
My plan.
I mean,
this
is the thing. I was leading the group. I was up front, and I said, "Can you make a noise to tell us you're there?" And then all of a sudden, this big ass heavy door slammed. When I tell you slammed, it slammed hard.
You could feel the reverberation.
There was a lot. Well, there was probably what, 10 of us there, maybe,
Roughly, I think so, yeah.
and everybody ran the other way and left me standing there. I couldn't move fast enough. Yeah, but
So,
go ahead, Ryan.
oh no, go ahead.
I don't think it was any bad intention there. Do you, Ryan?
No, not at all. I mean, you asked
But
for it and you got it. I mean,
Right.
what else?
But I think there was some people there that thought that there was bad stuff there, and I don't think it was, because I'd been there a few times before that, and nothing bad ever happened. So
My plan for this weekend is, as an investigator, as all investigators should approach these investigations, is expecting not to find anything. Because if we go in expecting, oh, we're gonna find something, our minds are gonna play tricks on us, and it's gonna get away from us. The scene will be contaminated before we get there.
I agree 100% with that.
The best thing to do what I plan on doing is going in with. I do have questions from my past experience that I did have there that did stand out, but I still go in with no expectations. That way, when I do come across something, we've got these records that Nick Simon was so kind to give to us and my team, and compare the names if any names come up. So I'll be bringing a few of these documents that were passed on to me. I'll share it with you guys. So if you guys come across with the name, we can cross-reference these things. But I'm trying to go in not expecting to find anything.
Nick is amazing at doing research.
He is.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I actually got to investigate with Nick and Aaron there
Oh, are you guys
a few times.
alcohol and tobacco?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I got to investigate with Nick and Aaron there a few times, and Aaron's pretty knowledgeable. Let me tell you, you will, that guy will super amaze you when it comes to the paranormal. Like, yeah, he's wow.
I really want to investigate with him and Aaron. Just
they are very amazing people, and they're very, 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 very down to earth people. When they get at Paracons, they get busy. Obviously, they're. Nick hates me to say it, but I tell them they're movie stars. Which, I mean, technically they are.
Nick is the humblest guy I know, though.
Right.
Like, he is so humble.
but they get busy
Really
at
is.
Paracons, and when they're at Paracons, they obviously have to uphold,
Mhm.
whatever they do, and but when you get them on an investigation or by themselves, I'm gonna tell you they're two of the best people that you can ever meet.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. I can't
Yeah.
wait to investigate again with Nick. I mean, he's
Listen,
freaking.
shut it, big man. Shut it, big man.
I can't promise that nobody will see a nipple over the weekend. I'm just putting that out there for y'all. So there's your fair
No,
warning.
shut up.
Man, it's too hot for 300
Anyways,
pounders.
anyways,
Anyway, Ryne.
go up and
Yeah.
choke him out, please. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
yeah, right.
So Cheryl, you
Um,
said you had a podcast tonight. Where can people find that at?
It just aired on the Outdoor Call Radio app, and it's just about to release on our Spotify channel, The Unknown Files Show. We talk about interdimensional Bigfoot tonight.
It's gonna be cool.
Oh, nice.
I love Bigfoot.
Yeah.
We
Do
are
you guys have any other social medias you want to share with everyone?
Us?
Yeah.
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 So we're on Facebook at the Illinois Paranormal Research Group. We're on YouTube at ILPRG. We're on TikTok at IL Paranormal Research Group. And then we have our website, www.ilprg.org. Yes.
I don't even
I had to
remember.
think. That covers them. And then the Unknown Files Facebook page also.
And didn't you guys get a new member too?
Do we have a what?
Yeah.
Alfredo.
Yes, I'm part of 2 different groups.
That's awesome.
He's going to be a great asset for us.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
God,
love the guy. He's awesome.
I have to bite my tongue so hard.
Me and Chris.
Why?
Shut up.
Me and Chris. Go ahead.
I can still hear you, Derek.
I know.
Chris and I when texted Cheryl, we're like, I think we know who. And we guessed it.
What?
Yeah, it's a huge honor to have been invited to work with Illinois Paranormal Research Group because the many years that they've spent time in the Quad Cities. I've also worked with other groups as well. They're not as active as Illinois Paranormal Group, but they are very well seasoned as well, like Ghost. They used to be known as Quad City Paranormal and Mississippi Valley Paranormal MVP. So Bryce, Ashley, Spencer, and of course my guy Tony. I do have to give him a shout out, Tony Caudill. If it wasn't for him being a part of that group, I wouldn't have known who to reach out to get started myself. And I love this community. I love the paranormal, everything about it. So trying to find the truth behind the many questions that I have, and many of us have. And you could actually find me working with Illinois Paranormal Group on their pages as well. And then you can find me on Linktree. All my links are on there. Spectre Investigates. I do a little bit of solo investigation as well, but we're busy at Illinois Paranormal Research Group for the next year, so we're going to be pretty busy.
I want to give a shout out to Illinois
yeah.
Paranormal Group too because they got me started. Cheryl's so awesome.
Us too.
I'm just gonna hide behind CNR's logo right now.
Cheryl and her team are pretty amazing. Let me tell you,
You know what? I am loving getting to know Eternal Paranormal, Like I am love getting to know all of you guys, and then getting
You guys
to
are
work with
wild.
Chris and Ryne so much. Like it's so fun just to have this local group of teams that we can all get along and go out and do things together.
This was
I
not
think it's
heard of.
great.
Yes.
This was not heard of like 10 years ago, 5-10 years ago. Paraunity was talked about, but was never a thing. And I think it's really coming to light.
Right.
I love it. I love it.
Like
Definitely.
Yes.
I titled this this episode Paraunity Ignites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
It's like-
Nice.
It's like I was trying to figure out what should I title it, and I'm like Paraunity Ignite.
Yes,
Love it.
love it.
You know,
Love
it's so amazing to get to work with all of you guys, you know. If
Definitely.
it wasn't for, you know, Eternal Paranormal, you know, I got to give them a huge shout out too. I mean, they're my team, and I love them all like family. And you know, Illinois Paranormal, they've always treated me like family.
Like family. We are fucking family.
We are fucking family. You're right.
Yeah, especially when you do
I
a
mean-
belly flop on my fat ass.
Yes. Oh, one.
Oh my
two,
God.
three.
Cheryl and her team have, you know, when I went out by myself, I started going to Cheryl's stuff, you know, and just kind of trying to stay in the background and getting to know the ways they do stuff and how they do stuff and it's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing, you know. Everybody, you know, you guys, you know, Chris and Ryne, everybody has all their different ways of doing stuff, and it's cool to come together and to watch. I mean, I don't get into it a lot. I do, but I don't. But to stand back out of the circle and to watch all of you guys and to watch everybody do different stuff, different techniques, and
Mhm.
you know, all together is super amazing. You know, like
Because
everybody.
how boring would it be if we all did things exactly the same?
Exactly. You're right. You're right. You know, and I learned a lot of stuff from Nick and Aaron. You know, I give them two a shout out. You know, I watch them guys a lot of times. You know, Aaron has so many different ways that he investigates, and he's an amazing person. You know, to listen to talk to, and to learn a lot about, you know. If you ever get to investigate with him, do it. Him and Nick, you know.
Mhm.
So I can't say a whole lot, but I
So-
probably
Don't do
shouldn't
it.
say nothing at all. Shut up.
Don't. You shut up.
Mute Tom. Mute Tom. He's gonna
You
get
already
something
started
away
it.
that they don't want put away. There you go. Don't unmute yourself. See,
So, Cheryl,
I got your back.
so we're gonna flip that page, and I wanted to say to Cheryl, thank you again for inviting us out to quarters one for our first time. Even though Tom's been there. And I'm super happy that I got to meet the teacher that Stella was telling me all about that does paranormal investigations as well.
Right?
I got muted. Ryan, you muted me.
No,
That's okay. And we want to have you guys all out again to quarters one. So just hang on. I'm going to get you guys a date for that.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
For
I think
sure.
we're going to quarters one with Tracy's brother for Christmas. A Christmas investigation with Tracy's family.
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
I
having
think that's he's already going to book.
they're having a
And then
wedding
Ryan,
or something there.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Ryan, and then Ryan and Chris, I wanted to say thank you guys for having us come on a couple times now to your guys' podcast. It means a lot that you guys, you know, thought of us, and we're glad that we got to collaborate with you, Ryan, at the investigation before at the one place. I can't say the name, but and then looking forward to investigating with you guys at the Rock Island Roadhouse again. So that'll be awesome.
Yeah, you guys.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Maybe.
I just want to thank
No.
all of my producers and my agencies and my fans and family. Tonight is
Can
a
you mute
special
him again?
night. You guys are
Can you mute him again?
What'd you say? You cut out.
I want to
I
thank
said
my
mute
family and my
him.
friends on the Silver winning award tonight. You guys are all. Anyway, shout out to Derek's OnlyFans. You can catch me at OnlyFans,
Oh
Derek's
my
Fans,
God.
Eternal Paranormal _ Derek's OnlyFans.
You're gonna go to a
There
psych
it
ward.
is.
We have the ladies at OnlyFans at Paranormal or Eternal Paranormal too.
So,
I know. I think they started a sexy couch thing.
Would you guys like?
Yeah.
Would you guys like to give out your socials as well?
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can
Derek
find us
_
on no. You can find us on Facebook, Eternal Paranormal. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and then I also am co-host of Unturned Pages with Jenny Davis. So if you guys want to go check that out, we're on YouTube. We're on anywhere you can listen to your podcast. We go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Wait. Sorry.
Oh my
You didn't
God.
hear me.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
Anyway, Alicia.
Shut up.
All right, guys.
So
I love y'all.
where you can. So first of all, go check out the Paracon October 4th, or the Rock Island Roadhouse Esoteric Expo on October 4th. There's a bunch of vendors, amazing vendors, presenters, speakers. That will be really cool to see. Annabelle's there, Patty Negri's there. The night before the Paracon on October 3rd, there's a gallery reading with Dr. Rebecca Foster and Spirit Squatches and Stories Around the Campfire with Denise and Ernie Pack of Pac-Man Paranormal.
That's cool.
There was special edition CE5 and Greg Yost is there. But October 4th is big main event. So go check everybody out there. It's going to be great.
Are they going to have investigations?
You can get tickets at extremeticketing.com. And make sure to follow Get Haunted. They're awesome people as well. And then where you can find CNR Paranormal is definitely go say hello to Nesper and them too. But where you can find CNR Paranormal is Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, by searching C, the & R Paranormal. We also have a website, cr-paranormal.com. It was great to have you all on this podcast.
Thanks for having me.
We cannot wait for this big weekend at the Rock Island Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Thanks again for having Wait, I messed that up. Anyway, so you guys have a good one. And
Hey,
we'll-
thanks for talking a
having
lot,
us on,
Chris.
you guys. Thank
Welcome.
you.
And we will
Thank
see
you.
guys.
Thank
On the
you
next
for
one.
having us, guys.
You're very
Bye.
welcome.
Thanks
Love
for
you
having us
all.
on.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Everyone.
See you
And I
guys.
can't wait to see
Bye.
everybody.
All right, bye.
Bye.
As always, thank you so much for tuning in on the CNR Paranormal Podcast. You can find this podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and YouTube. You can also hear this on the Get Haunted main Facebook page, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays. Thanks again for tuning in. See you guys on the next one.